Scorpio, 2025 may get off to a slow start, but do not be fooled by that because there's so much going on underneath the surface. For instance, one of the main events of the year is when the North Node enters Pisces on January the 12th. And this has the most delightful impact on you. Might not be sudden, but your whole destiny is charged up for the next 18 months or so with pleasure and joy and happiness and creativity. It's a relief. And it's really important for you to open up to the possibility of how joy can set you free. Maybe you've been stuck in a rut or a pattern. You've had things happen to you that have, made you not feel in touch with your joy and creativity. But that is all going to change this year. Yeah, baby. It is bringing you gifts, countless gifts, and different ways of seeing your happiness. But most importantly, you've got to commit to what makes you happy. There is no way that you can be a martyr or a saint this year. It's important for you to mix with people, hang out with people that make you happy and allow you to be the creative genius that you are in whatever way. I mean, creativity takes on many forms. Anything we do in life can be creative. It's when we feel free and flowing and joyful. So that's one of the very strong themes. As you know, this year is going to be one of the craziest years, potentially, of the last 100 years. The outer planets are changing. The whole shift of our focus, the whole shift of humanity is changing this year. But lucky for you, you have the North Node, which is your destiny, which is your future, which is the evolution of your spirit, in a joyful place and a creative place and a place that makes you feel at peace. So that is good news because it's going to be quite the roller coaster. And Mars is going direct in Cancer on February the 24th. This is brilliant because you feel that you want to adventure and explore and get out there in the world. You want to study. You want to open your arms up to possibility. And also, it's very optimistic. That's what we like to see. So, generally there should be an uplifting start to this year. And then in March on the 27th, Venus is going retrograde or is retrograde and enters Pisces. Again, a place of pleasure for you. Perhaps you'll link up with someone from your past. You'll reclaim something that made you feel abundant or creative from your past. But it's good vibes all around. Now, a lot of the energy of this year is a big shift towards Aries energy, which for you is your health and well-being, your habits and your daily routines. And these are going to take on a radical shift. You cannot remain the same. You cannot do the same day-to-day things, repeat the same patterns. There has to be a shake-up. Either you're going to do it or it's just going to happen. It's simple as that. It's very important that you take control and that you make positive choices for yourself this year and beyond, actually. Now, we have the new moon in Aries and it's a partial solar eclipse. So you will be seeing very clearly what you need to change around March the 29th. And then on March the 30th, Neptune, the planet of our spirituality, but also illusion and lies and delusion, but intuition. And our soul compass is going into Aries. And again, it's your health and well-being. It's about your patterns and your day-to-day routines. So listen, hear this. This is non-judgment, but if there are any patterns you've been kidding yourself about, and, believe me, I have many I kid myself about. This is a wake-up call because Neptune isn't going to have it. It's either going to drag you into making those things worse or it's going to evolve you spiritually to overcome them and be true to yourself. And the illusion of those habits, those comfort habits which aren't helping you, is going to transform. I mean, Neptune's there a long time, but, the Aries vibe is very, very strong this year and it's all focused on that energy for you. On April the 19th, the Sun enters Taurus, which is fabulous because it's your relationship zone. And there's also a new supermoon in Taurus on April the 27th. The perfect time for you to manifest a new relationship if you want one, or to transform a relationship you're in. Or if you're not interested in relationships, you're celibate, whatever, asexual, you have the ability to form very close emotional alliances on a one-to-one basis. There may also be a tricky T-square on that day, which makes you really be honest with yourself about your balance between home and family, relationships, and your career. Now, Pluto, your ruler, retrogrades in Aquarius on May the 4th. Going back again, you're thinking a lot about where you've lived in your lifetime, where you want to live, where you're living now, and your home and family. And there may be a little bit of past, maybe even past life work for you to do in those areas. Now, here we go again with the Aries energy when Saturn, the Lord of responsibility, enters Aries and is saying to you, right, you've got to change those routines and habits and patterns. You've got to take responsibility for your day-to-day well-being, and now is the time to transform. The very good news about that is Saturn always rewards those that do the work. So do the work and it'll be well worth it in the end. Now, Jupiter, the planet of good fortune, is shifting signs as well, and it's going into your adventure zone. So when you travel, when you explore, and when you study, there'll be an added dose of good fortune, good luck, and positive experiences. So make sure you slip a lot of that into 2025. Now, Uranus, the planet of the unpredictable, after years and years, is shifting signs as well and going into Gemini. There may be a lot of unpredictable situations arising or surprises around very primal energy. It's a very Scorpio vibe, the 8th house. And what it's doing is it's bringing up issues to do with life, death, rebirth, sex, obsession, money, abundance, and coming into your power. There will be opportunities and surprises coming your way for you to come into your power. But it is, it's a little bit tricky because there will be primal surprises coming your way. But, you are the primal sign. You can handle it. On September the 7th, the full moon in Pisces is a total lunar eclipse. More revelations on how you are going to be happy and what is your joy and what makes you feel bliss. And again, if you're going along the wrong path or there are lots of illusions are being dragged away basically to free you. And this full moon also has that energy. The new black moon in Virgo opposite Saturn on September the 21st is also a partial solar eclipse. And you'll be looking at who you want to hang out with. There may be a brand new group of people networking or a brand new thing you create online coming your way that's going to be life transforming. But initially, you have to deal with where you are now to get to this divine place you're going to, and which is more or less promised to you. Mars goes into Saturn on September. What am I talking about? Mars goes into Scorpio on September the 22nd. And yeah, baby, you are powered up. You have courage and a warrior spirit from September the 22nd. And Pluto goes direct on October the 14th. And you feel that things are moving in the right direction again. Now, Neptune does re-enter Pisces on October the 22nd. And you are sort of, be careful. There's going to be temptation, overindulgence, joy, pleasure, and excitement. But, you could overindulge when Neptune's in Pisces. Well, how's that been going for you so far? Anyway, the Sun enters Scorpio on October the 23rd. And there's also, this sense of confidence that you've got through all these wonderful experiences 2025 brought you. The full super moon in Taurus on November the 5th is bringing you the opportunity to balance and have deep intuition about all your one-to-one relationships. Venus enters Scorpio, bringing the love, magic, and abundance on November the 6th. And November is a great time for you, basically, and you're feeling good. And make sure you make your birthday wishes, you manifest, you throw out there everything that you want to draw in. And maybe, in fact, something you manifested in the past comes forward because Mercury is retrograde on your new moon on November the 20th. Very powerful time. Now, it is a very big day, November the 20th. There is a grand water trine if you include the new moon. And also there's just unexpected energy all around that. And there's this sense of it's a very emotional time as you head towards the end of the year. But joyfully, your message of 2025 is head towards the bliss. Take care, gorgeous, and I'll speak to you soon.
I like to class a reading as an oasis for the soul, time out where we can really spoil ourselves.
When someone comes online, I'm already there. Their energy straight away goes whoosh and the messages start.
We need happiness in our lives, we need joy, we need love, and these things shouldn't be so elusive. They should come to us as our birthright. And I want people to have that, to give them the ability to go directly to their dreams.
This work is incredible, it's joyful, it means so much that I'm able to give that gift to somebody.
I'll be looking at the obstacles in your life, but also the opportunities. I'd like to be the person that's going to straighten your crown for you.
It's very important for me that the client feels spirit with them and gives some validations. So it was a psychic reading.
It's been able to help somebody have a map back to where they've got lost from.